All right, this is C and S Organics. I would like to have everybody like, share, subscribe so you get updates. You can hit the little bell if you want to, so you get notifications on when I do new videos. Um, I've been doing a lot on the hoop house, but I wanted to bring y'all inside for the aquaponics. So I'm doing a little video here. I probably won't be too awful long. These are iceberg lettuce, and as you can see, they're doing well. They're doing good. I've done harvested probably, I don't know, 15, 20 bags of lettuce off of these guys. You can let them go to a head, or if you keep harvesting them in the aquaponic system, you can get continuous growth, continuous greens. That's next over here. This is the kale. Let's see if I can get in here. Kale's looking pretty good. It's not doing the best in the world, but it's actually doing really good. Some of them are smaller, not quite growing as fast as I would like to have them do. This here is Swiss chard. Beautiful, beautiful Swiss chard, nice and crisp. Has lots of, if you can look at it, the nice yellow in it and all. It has lots of antioxidants and does really good. These haven't been here too awful long. This is the arugula, and they're going good. You know, I mean, I've got all this stuff's leafy greens, and it's coming along. It's going good. I'm learning stuff as I go. You know, we got like a little tiny little dead leaf there. Shouldn't have those. May need to check my nutrient levels and my pH and everything, but you know, that's the part about the aquaponics is that, yeah, you don't have the weeding the garden, you don't have to water your garden, you don't have all those hours and time and everything else. What you have is you have making checks on your water, checks on your fish, you know, checking them out, make sure everything's good, and checking your pH and stuff. The older system, which I really recommend this system for a beginner. And this system here is what they call an ebb and flow. The first one I showed you is a deep water culture, which it's, you know, it's doing great. Both of them are doing great. These guys up here, that plant, believe it or not, is an okra. And it is in January in Texas. And it had flowered and it's starting to form the okra. The same in the back. Let's see if I can get back in there. Yep. Got a couple of them popping out there. These plants I thought were like basically like done. We had a cold snap and I wasn't ready. I didn't have the greenhouse weathered in, and it really hurt them hard. And I was like, man, I'm gonna rip those things up and take them out. And the wife said, no, just, you know, see if they got good stock, see if they can come back. And as you can see, they've got a lot of green and foliage. There's tomato plants. We got tomatoes up there, green ones, red ones, some that are starting to turn red, all the way up. I'm having to hold the phone here pretty high because this roof is 10 foot tall and it's even flowering all the way up to the ceiling. I'm gonna have to drop the strings down and kind of curl the bottoms, kind of have them do a curl to keep the top going on. Here's some more tomato plants. There's a nice flower that's gonna make us a tomato, or I'm sorry, a okra. A little flowering there here in January, and then we come over here and goodness, we got all kinds of tomatoes ready to go. We got some tomatoes back there. I got a few leaves I need to trim, and I've got some other branches and all I need to trim. We still have a lot of green tomatoes coming through, and we have flowers and flowers and flowers and more tomatoes. I mean, it is coming along great. Here's the fish tank real quick. Some of the bigger guys like to hide in the bottom. I just fed them earlier. There's the sump tank. I did put in a while back this, it's one of those just little box fan. But what I did was, and this is just my own creation, it may or may not be the best thing. What I did was, on one of the fan blades, I put a penny and taped it on real good. So this fan is, maybe it's hard to see, it's actually kind of vibrating a little bit. It's actually kind of shaking just a little bit. And these, you can see, are moving because of the wind. But a lot of the plants, there you go. You see how the plants are vibrating? Kind of like, just kind of bouncing back and forth. All these tomatoes, a lot of people come out and actually come up and like this one here, they'll tap it and they'll shake them. They'll use those vibrating toothbrushes, if you will, to kind of get them to self-pollinate and everything else. I found that works great because it's vibrating. I'm not really sure if you can see it, but it's actually vibrating enough, and it's pollinating itself, so I don't have to come out and shake the branches. I don't have to come out and do all that. So that's pretty cool, you know. And I just thought, you know, I mean, it's a little cheap fan, and if it works, cool, and if it don't, okay. I mean, no big deal. It's just a box fan. But yeah, tomato growth's doing great here in, like I said, it's January now. Pardon me. The deep water culture system is doing great. The Swiss chard and the lettuce and everything. We got fish tank. We also got all kinds of seedlings. So we do hydroponics and aquaponics. And we also do quite a bit of dirt farming. So let me show you some of my wife's stuff. This is these are succulents. She has succulents and ferns and stuff all over the place. Actually, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And we got looks like some elephant ears down there, even in January. She's got more of those like aloe vera and some wandering Jew. And come up here, and she's just got, I mean, cactus and just all kinds of stuff. Some more down here. Beautiful, beautiful plants. That's kind of that. I know that we have a lot of basil. I'm not sure, maybe I can tilt it. A lot of basil that's coming up really nice. And that's kind of the aquaponics system right now. I have not had to do a lot of cleaning of the systems or anything else. They seem to be running basically on their own. I feed the fish. I check my pH. I do notice at times a little bit of a leaf burn or a nutrient deficiency in some of the plants, but I think that has to do with my stocking density on how many fish I have and how often I feed. I mean, I come out here once a day. It's in the evenings, and I check everything out, and I haven't had, knock on wood, any kind of catastrophic situations. There's just some brown lace, probably a little close to the light and all, but all in all, it's going great. I will be doing some classes. Already got the first few classes kind of filled up, but I'll be doing classes on Saturdays, on the weekends, and showing you guys how you can do your own system, how you can build your own system, or how it works, or if you need a system, I can build for you. So anyways, this is just kind of an update. I know I've been spending a lot of time on the hoop house build, and just a little speaker there for listening to music. But please like, please subscribe, share it with your friends. Let them know we're down here in Texas, and we're south of Dallas, probably 30 minutes or so. So, you know, like, subscribe, share, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. If I'm doing something wrong, or if I'm doing something that you're interested in, you know, look us up. We have our own Facebook page at CNS Organics. We have you can email us at cnsorganics@gmail.com, and let us know how we're doing and what's going on. Thank you guys so much from here in Texas.